Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I just wanted to make a quick video to let you guys know what I'm up to. So if you've tuned into the channel at any point within the last year, you will have seen that currently I am working on my first documentary. I'm making a movie about my family, and it's been about a year. I started last March, and so it's been exactly almost a year when I started this project, actively working on it. But I took a break last month because I needed to step away from it. Everything was getting kind of jumbled, and honestly, I think I was getting very discouraged and a little frustrated about some deadlines that weren't being met due to interviews being rescheduled over and over and over and over and over again. And it kind of wears you down, you know, when you're working with people who, you know, this project is not their priority. So I needed to take a break from that because it was a good 6 to 8 months having that consistent, you know, those consistent changes. And I did my best to work around and to try to stay positive and maybe find other things to do. But at that point, I just felt like I needed to take a break so I could not think about it and not hate the project that I was doing. So I wanted to change, you know, give my brain a break from what I was doing and thinking about and consuming for the last year. And so I started, you know, reading some books, poetry, which I'm not good at deciphering, listening to music, reading about, you know, different photographers or reading about people in their lives. I also decided that I wanted to make some changes in my professional photography. I'm a wedding photographer and do families and senior portraits as well. So I had this idea because I guess I'm going through a phase. I don't know if every photographer goes through it, but I'm currently like in my black and white photography phase, and I just want to do everything or mostly everything in black and white. I don't know, it just, right now, it feels good to me, so that's what I'm focused on. And so I want to revamp like my website and, you know, the people that I'm working with, and I want to be able to attract those who are into what I'm trying to do right now. So I've been doing that and kind of working on that as well. So that's been nice to kind of change up that aspect of my professional work as well. Part of that being that I also want to change what I'm using, and not so much like I'm going to stop using my XT3 or XT30. I will definitely use those for sure. But I wanted to get involved more with film, as expensive as it is. And I want to incorporate that as well into my professional photography, and even just every day, but for sure my professional photography as well, because I think that would be really fun. I've seen people do it, and I really like the way it looks and the feel and the outcome. And I think it will go along, it would complement like what I'm already doing now. So that's what I'm doing. So with that in mind, I started looking for film cameras. The first one I found on eBay, which I was terrified, by the way, because, you know, you hear all these crazy stories, and it's true. But anyway, I found one from a very nice seller. This is the Fujica STX1. I learned that's how you're supposed to pronounce this, Fujica. And this has the Fujinon f 55 millimeter 2.2 lens on it. It came together. There's like a little bit of dust, like some little like dust marks on the inside, but it's not a big deal to me. I kind of like it. And I've shot 2 rolls with this. I don't have anything to share because the first roll, as I was rewinding it back manually, I was terrified to do it, by the way, but I did it and it got caught. And instead of, I don't know what else I was supposed to do, but I kept rewinding it, and so it tore, like it broke in half. And so out of frustration and sadness, I just ripped out the whole thing and exposed all the film. So now it just sits as a memento of trying times and what I learned that day. okay. The second roll of film I shot on here was a Kodak Gold. I think it was 200, and flew through that one pretty quickly. So I'll have to develop that one. I haven't done it yet. And then the third roll that I have in here currently is the Ilford HP 400, and it's black and white because that's what I'm really trying to focus on. Let me tell you, I was terrified to put another roll of film in here because even after I had shot the gold, I was still kind of like traumatized by the first roll. But I've learned that you just listen. You gotta just do it. You gotta give it a try. Give it your best. So that's what I'm doing. So there's a current roll in here. I have about 15 shots left for this roll, and then I'll develop it. And then I'll share those with you guys at another time because I wanted to have something to share, but I'm not quite there yet. The second camera that I found, which I'm really excited about, I found this at a estate sale. I saw the listing online, and in the listing it had some pictures of like the different things that they had available. All I could see in the picture of the corner of the table was like this corner. I couldn't tell what the brand was. I couldn't tell what it was at all. Like it was something like just a corner. So I really wanted to see what it was. They had different camera accessories and things like that. So we went to the estate sale. My mom and I dragged her with me. I didn't really drag her. She wanted to go. But we waited in line. And when we got in, right as soon as we walked in, there was a table and it had all the camera things. There were a few lenses, like mostly accessories, like a point and shoot and stuff like that. But this one that I found, this is actually the Fujica Compact 35. Same brand, right? That's awesome. I was like, no way, get out of here. I checked, after I learned my lesson, I checked to make sure everything was working. This doesn't have any film in it, but so I can lessen it. But I checked to make sure, you know, like the shutter closed and everything worked. The different shutter speeds and things like that. I did my homework this time, and yeah, but it looks great. The viewfinder looks great. The lens is great. This is a 3.6 centimeters, so it's like a 35 millimeter, 36. F2.8, yeah, F2.8. So super excited about this. What I really like about this too is that like in the back here, you can see it has, hold on, let me see if I can focus. There we go. You can see it has an option for like either black and white or color film for you to put the setting on. So right now I have it on black and white 36 because that's what I'm using, the Ilford. It has 36. And then of course you have the ASA speeds here. But yeah, super cute. Very light, durable though. It's a good, made really well. So yeah, I got these two. This one was $14, by the way. This one was $35 with shipping and handling and everything. But so I got these two within like two or 3 weeks period, and I'm so excited. And they both happen to be the same, Fujica, which is also Fujifilm. Do we see a theme? Now here's something that's not Fujifilm or Fujica, something like that. Yeah, I think there you go. You can see that. I looked this up to see. I got it because I thought maybe because first of all it looked great and it was in good condition. I checked the. Here we go. Let me see. Yeah, check the aperture. Excellent. Again, lesson learned. And I want to get an adapter so maybe I can use it on my my Fuji cameras or either of these. But yeah, I looked it up and I saw it on one listing going for about $330, and I got this one for $15. So that was fun. I mean, there's other ones that were like $100 or whatever. So about between $100 and $300. And I think this one's about $100, like $130, I believe is what I saw. But, you know, $14, that's not bad. So those are the finds that I have acquired recently, and I'm currently working on practicing with them, and hopefully in my next video I'll have some things to share with you guys, the photos, because that's a whole other new territory that I've got to get into. I found a film lab that I'm going to work with And they were very kind to explain to me their process and what, what they need and what they do. So I'm excited. Hopefully this Friday I'll be able to drop this film off and get the scans and be able to share with you guys pretty soon. So yeah, I feel better. I feel good with taking a break from my dog and putting my creative energies into something else, something different. And I think it'll all kind of translate together. It'll swirl, you know what I mean? It all goes in circles. But yeah, that's what I just wanted to share with you guys. And I just wanted to also say thank you for everybody who's been hanging in, all my subscribers. I really appreciate you guys. And I will see you hopefully very soon in the next video. Take care and lots of love, guys. Bye.